if we understand that women haven't been programmed to be receivers and not expect to be giving any value back, then the consequence of that is you're going to have a lot of women out there who may be good women, but they just genuinely have never had to think about how to bring the value to a man that he appreciates.
They still run
That's
Windows
all
95.
I'm saying. That's a possibility. Now, she may not care. To which place? Check, please.
This is Caesar Walker, the cool, calm, collected one.
And I'm Ronnie Gatrey, the emotional one.
And we are the Tipping Point Podcast, your source for the black male's perspective.
Tipping Point Podcast.
You're telling me that I meet a woman, we've expressed interest in each other.
Mm-hmm.
We have either started dating or about to start dating.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to be accepting of the fact that she has no idea what value she could bring to the relationship.
Accepting? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you discover that she doesn't know, continue to dig deeper. You know how it's kind of like fight or flight?
I'm not qualified to have this discussion.
Why you say that?
Well, you know, I think about it, and I don't mean to throw my wife under the bus, but there's a lot of stuff my wife doesn't know.
Sure.
Right. And that's a smokescreen. I think that's self-preservation. You're protecting something that you don't want to go, a place you don't want to go to.
Well, that's
so for me, I'm not the one to give an opinion on this because I think I don't really believe that a grown woman really truly does not know in this case what value she could bring to that man. I refuse to believe that.
Okay.
You doing something?
But I think for a lot of women, what I guess the point I'm saying is, yeah, women will say, I can cook, I can clean, I can have, but
these are value points.
Sure. But I also, in that book I talked about, most women don't have a clue about that. The respect factor.
Yeah.
No. I'm serious, Gat.
Me too.
Most women don't get that part. The whole developing, the way I explained something to that woman in that comments about how you have to develop a completely different skill set in a relationship versus the skill set you've developed professionally and in your single life.
Right.
That's a novel concept for a lot of women.
So now I got to teach.
No, you have to grow.
I know a lot more about the situation, but the key factor that I know is the age range of both parties involved. Okay.
She older?
No. They are, each of them are like late 20s, early 30s.
Okay.
You gotta know.
No.
Gatrey.
And if you don't, Walker,
Gatrey.
if you don't, then I support the action of chunking deuces and going to the next one. Because again,
Okay.
I don't have time to teach.
About what you want?
No. Let's take you back, Walker.
About what you need?
No. If you're in a position, if this woman's in a position where she cannot articulate what value she's going to bring to me or the relationship, I don't have time. I don't have time to go through that.
Well, what if she brings a value that's not even of significance to you?
Well, it's something. We got somewhere to start. But if you know nothing, check, please.
Okay. But I'm saying, but I guess my thing is, because for I'll be honest, a lot of women haven't had to think about this. They've never been asked this.
Yeah.
So now it's my responsibility to impart that upon you or to get you started on that journey?
Well, how are they going to learn?
From a man?
Well, Gad,
Women can't teach them.
Why not?
Women can't teach them.
Look at us. We're three men in the studio with microphones and cameras learning from each other.
Okay.
well, Gatrey, what I'm thinking is that just because she can't articulate what value she has doesn't mean that she's without value.
Well, and that's very valid. But when I ask you what value do you bring to me or the relationship, you say, I don't know. That's on you. If you can't articulate, that's on you. I asked you the question right here. You have not provided anything in terms of this answer to help me figure out what you're going to bring to this.
What if a response
That's a
was,
problem.
What if a re-
Can I
Hold on. No, can I really
Sure,
say this?
sure,
Can I say this?
sure.
I am not saying that's not a problem.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying, oh, it's okay.
Right.
You just got more finer in my book. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying before you get the hell out of there, why don't you dig a little deeper and you may find out why she may not be able to articulate it.
There's only so much time in the day.
I mean, but the thing about it is, it's like, what if
Am I savage?
what if he keeps going from woman to woman asking this question that they can't articulate? How much time is he wasting instead of like taking the time with this one girl to maybe develop that?
Because I agree with you. It's not good.
Right.
I agree. We agree. We're on the same page there.
If I could go back, I gave the disclaimer. I'm not qualified to bring any value to this particular topic because of my own history dealing with a woman who claims she doesn't know a lot of things.
But okay, so can we address that real quick?
Sure.
Can we address that?
Is your mic on?
Sure. I started this conversation by saying, do you want to know?
Yes.
Okay. In your situation, your personal situation, does the person want to know?
In my situation?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to know. I need to know.
No.
The person.
No.
Oh, with my homeboy.
No. You do realize you're speaking from your personal experience.
Correct.
Okay. In your personal experience,
Right.
does the other person want to know?
Oh, no.
Okay. That's a problem. Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
If the woman wants to know and is willing to know, if she wants to grow, if she wants to do that, I don't know. Yeah, that's a concern, but I don't know if this is just an abandoned ship 911.
But now I got to Q&A you through helping you find what your value is?
Fam.
That's a genuine question.
Yeah, Gatrey.
That turns me off, Walker.
Gatrey.
You don't want to invest in the relationship?
Listen, Gatrey. I had to learn what my wife needs from me.
But
I had to learn it.
But
what?
When you were dating, you could probably pick up on some value add that she brought without having to ask.
Your homeboy can have done the same thing?
Well, it's a different situation. Walker and his wife, they've known
We
each
knew
other
each
longer,
other, but
right?
did he know this girl?
No, this is a I'm gonna meet you and date you.
So come on, Gad. I had Cliff Notes. You know what I mean? I saw some of the answers on the test before I saw the test. Okay, it's not the same thing. It's apples and oranges.
I'm not feeling right now. I mean, Gat got me over here defending women. This is not my normal. No.
I know, right?
We need to pivot to
This
something
ninja
else.
has done a complete 180 in 2022. The evolution of Gatrey is real. But we're not even defending the woman necessarily. I'm not defending her per se. I'm saying just because if we understand that women haven't been programmed to be receivers and not expect to be giving any value back, then the consequence of that is you're going to have a lot of women out there who may be good women, but they just genuinely have never had to think about how to bring the value to a man that he appreciates.
They still running
That's
Windows
all
95.
I'm saying. That's a possibility. Now, she may not care. To which place, check please. I'm with you there.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. But I do know bro, we've had some women on the show. They don't know.
Right.
Good women. We respect them. They don't know.
They still got the old software, man.
Oh my gosh, we're going back to the programming.
They still running Windows 95.
Not 95. They haven't had
Okay, Vista.
They haven't had a patch in
Oh
years.
my gosh.
But
you know what I was about to say.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my point. I'm not saying dude got to go back to old girl, but what I am saying is there's a reason he was there in the first place with her. There was a reason. If everything was going good up until that point, find out why. That's what I would do. Find out why. I'm not saying you got to marry the girl. I ain't saying you got to take on a second date. At least find out.
Do you think that should be a deal breaker, though?
I do.
Okay.
I really do.
Okay, I respect that.
But again, I got baggage, so I'm triggered.
And there's the context.
right.
And there's the context.
I tried to give y'all a disclaimer.
You gave it. You
Okay.
gave
All
it.
right.
We good.
But you can understand how I would get to that conclusion based off of
If you took my questions, you'll still arrive at your conclusion. If you took my approach, based on your experience. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because if the woman wants to know, then that should change your whole energy to a degree. Because it's not like you're dealing with a woman who doesn't care about what you want. She just needs to know.
But at that point, I'm curious as to whose responsibility it is to impart that wisdom upon said woman. If she hadn't gotten it before. We're talking about how we've been pandering to women for decades.
Sure.
That was taught to us by someone.
Sure.
You hold the door open for a lady. What else do you do? I forgot all the chivalrous acts.
What have they been learning? What have they been learning? They've been learning to be the recipients of that. They've learned to be the recipients of that, Gatrey.
So Walker, you know that, I know it. That guy over there knows it.
Huh?
So considering that, why is it my responsibility to teach it?
Because you have needs.
That can be fulfilled by another woman who knows what value she brings to the relationship.
Okay.
But I mean, how much time
good-
are you
hey.
willing to waste?
Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how many?
You can find her.
Wait, no, I want him to say this again. Say the question the exact same way.
Like, how much time are you willing to waste?
Done. I'm 40 years old. I know. I got to go to the context of him. No, just time and waste. Ugh.
I mean, do you think that like this age range that you gave us for these
For the variables, yeah.
how many times he's gonna run across this same situation
That's
where
a
she
good
can't answer that question?
That's a
And-
good
and-
question.
and
That's a good question.
Put it in context of the comment section of people talking past each other.
Okay, that's even more fair.
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
And women do it too.
True.
Women hear one thing, deuces.
Right.
And I'm like, no, that's a solid dude.
Right.
That's a solid dude.
And I was just about to say that if the tables are turned, we don't. Now.
It's a solid dude.
We want to be fair. That doesn't make it right. That doesn't make my viewpoints right. I get that. Still, I feel away, man. You gotta know.
Okay, can we say this?
Yes.
They should know. Is that fair?
You're saying tomato. I'm saying tomato. So yeah. You gotta know. You should know the same thing.
You should know, but you don't. So what are we gonna do?
Just abandon ship.
That's
You
what
can.
that's what I'm doing.
You can.
Yeah.
That's an approach. That's an approach.
It's a numbers game for me, man. Like,
That's a lot of swimming you gotta do, buddy.
Ooh, I hear you, Doc. That's a numbers game. Talk your talk, Alpha man. Oh my God. Talk your talk. I like this gat over here. It's a numbers game.
it's a numbers game.
Talk your talk, player.